Okay, so as you all know, there is a new thing called Firebase C, which is going to introduce a new Easter egg, a new map, new perks. We've got Tombstone Sword, but it's a bit different, and of course, a new Wonder Weapon. So today, I'm going to be going through everything you need to know and how to get the new RayKay 84, which is of course the new Wonder Weapon in the game. So firstly, what we want to do is we want to go to off spawn. We want to go all the way down here, and we want to go into this room. It'll cost 1,200 to open, but if you don't have enough, I'd recommend just coming over to here and grabbing the loose change from Quick Revive. Okay, so now you want to go up the stairs and then through this room into the teleporter, which is going to actually take you over to the proper Firebase Z. Okay, so now once you're here, you'll be able to see Tombstone right in the spawn of the area, just like that. You'll be able to purchase it for 2,500, but I wouldn't recommend doing that straight away. Obviously, we need to go for headshots to get the maximum amount of money or knife kills, so that we can open all of these areas up to get to the powers. These are all called ether reactors. They are quite simple to open, but yeah, right, so the first one, yeah, I'd recommend just going through this way, just because it's a little easier. Just go through there, and then obviously we need to buy this next door, right here. So we want to just farm these headshots like we have been doing before. Keep on going and farming and farming. Also need to be picking up scrap. It's kind of just like Die Machine, but the thing I really like about this map is that it's fully new and not recreated by anything else, because Die Machine was a Nocturne and Totem inside of it. I mean, like the outside bit was like obviously new, but Firebase C is a completely new and different one. So when we come in here, there'll be a switch that we can activate for 500 essence or points, whatever you want to call it, and we'll be able to turn the power on. Once we have turned all of the power on, by the way, we can use jump pads to get to other places quicker and when we need to as well. So if we just keep on using these headshots, obviously headshots do 150 essence again, or points, as well as knifing does as well. That's how you get the maximum amount of points that you possibly can. So when we've activated this now, we just want to make sure that they don't get destroyed, and we also want to make sure that we don't get downed, because obviously we need to keep ourselves revived for obviously when it gets a little bit more hectic. But just make sure that we kill all of these, so they're kind of like soul boxes. Just like that. Now that we've done that, it's going to wipe out most of the zombies so that we obviously don't die. And there we go, that's the first one on. Okay, now the second one we want to go through, and like any other door of your choice. I've just decided to go through to the left one, and then we want to go through and open this door. Also, right here, this is probably something to do with the Easter egg. Once I do find out how to do that, I will be posting another video on that. But for now, we want to go ahead and turn on the next one of the power. This is exactly like the other one. We just need to kill them, make sure it doesn't get destroyed, and yeah, that should be that. Okay, so the last one has a RayKay part in it. We just need to go over to this weapons lab, and there should be a blueprint on the wall. As you can see, we want to pick this up. That's the first thing we pick up. So the blueprint is like acting as if everything, like we need to get everything we know about it, so that we can properly build it. If you try and get any of the other parts, it will not work. You need that first. Okay, so the next power bit is obviously going to be over here. We need to turn this on for 500, and we need to be killing zombies. It doesn't matter where you kill them from at all, because the souls are going to go into where you need to charge up. So if you just keep killing these zombies here, knifing or whatever you want to do with them, shoot them or anything, just go ahead and do that. I'd recommend the shotgun. I just put my thing on random, so that's why I'm using the AUG. Use the Howard shotgun with some of the best attachments you can get for them. One shot things, probably really good. But there we go, we got that last one on. Okay, so the next part to get the RayKay piece is over in the swamp area. There should be next to a tank a person that you can interact with, and you can get his key. But this is a really cool cutscene. We obviously take the the key out, and then we'll just put him to sleep. And there we go. Good night. And then we could go back up to the weapons lab to actually go and scan the key. So if we just go back up here, and then obviously you should know where the weapons lab was, just where we grabbed the blueprint from before. Okay, so now that we're here, you want to go up to this sort of thing next to the computer, and you want to do the retina scanner. So this is going to take a little while. It's going to open up a drawer, which is going to give us a key for something right here. Just like this. Open that up, and there we go. We should be able to open up lockers in these rooms. So if we go over to the other bit, there's no more zombies, okay, good. If we go over to this bit right over here, there should be lockers on both sides. You just open them until a mimic spawns, and it won't be first try that you get this, but you should be able to get it in at least some of them. There we go, mimic spawned. We'll see if we get it out of this one. So this is going to be the barrel for the RayKay. So yeah, right. He does that as well. He like leeches at you. Make sure that they don't do that when you're in a massive horde of zombies, because the zombies can still hit you when they're doing that. Okay, so we didn't get one there. Okay, so this should be the last one that we need to kill right here. We should drop the part. There we go. The barrel for the RayKay. There we go. Alright, so next what we want to do is we want to go over to this computer. Well, this will be for later rounds. We want to go over to here, and we want to use it, and we want to memorize everything that goes on in this. Either write it down or take a picture. Okay, so there we go. When it stops, pause it, and obviously take a picture, write it down, do whatever you want. This is going to happen 3 more times. So just make sure you are ready, and I mean ready for that. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to wait till round 15, and there should be a big boss metal zombie thing that spawns in. I've kind of forgot his name. I literally forgot his name. But he should spawn in, and you should be able to start shooting at him. Try and go for the head at the start, because it's going to drain a lot of his armor out. But then near the end, you want to shoot out his arm so that it does, actually does drop the next part that we need, which is going to be the magazine, which is where all the dark ether sort of ammo is going to be held inside of the RayKay. So we just want to be farming up points here, make sure we're using everything we can, going for the headshots, for the easy kills. We'll keep going here, and it's going to be mimics spawning as well on round 15. Make sure you kill the mimics first, and also don't go for any nukes, because the guy with the thing you need, he could die, and that is going to ruin everything. You'll have to wait till the next round, or the next round that he's going to spawn at, and it's just going to ruin you, like absolutely destroy you for it. So what you want to do here is you just want to keep on killing the zombies and everything. There's also an armor guy. There's also more than one armor guy. There's 3 of them. There's one in this room, one back at spawn, and then there's also one in one of the ether portal things. Okay, so there we go. We just broke his armor right there, and now we want to just keep on shooting his arm, and there we go. He blew up, and there we go. There is the magazine right here. So now we can just run over to here, and then we can plug it into the power cell, which is being charged by a computer. And then there we go. That'll take 1 or 2 times to charge up, but once we get it, that'll be that. Okay, so now we need to go over to this dartboard. I'd recommend getting the Magnum from right next to it. And you want to remember all of the little numbers or things you took a picture or wrote down of. Okay? And you just want to shoot them in. You want to actually shoot the number. I'd recommend using Dark Ether for this. So you want to do them in order of where they went. If you haven't done it in order, it will not work at all. So just make sure you are doing it in order. And then once you do, and then shoot the bullseye just like that, and it should be coming out. This is the last part for it there. You pick that up, and then we go back into the portal, back into Firebase C, and we need to go back to the weapons lab and craft this thing. Just need to come back up here, right into this portal, and there we go. I really like this map because it has some really good stuff in it. It's quite big, very big actually, but it's really easy to get your head around once you know what you're doing, and it's really easy to know how to get the RayKay when you know how to get it as well. Can this zombie die please? Thank you. Okay, so there should be a crafting bench right here. You just want to craft this like that, and there you go, the RayKay piece.